everybody, welcome to a talk show with Caleb and John. My name's Caleb.
And my name is John.
We hope you know this.
Yes.
Well, how's your work been? How was your Easter?
My Easter was wonderful. Went to church in the morning, then had some family time in the afternoon. It was just an awesome day of remembrance.
Awesome.
And how about yourself, Caleb?
Mine went pretty well. Went to church early, left church late.
Dude, I saw you in church. You had like a whole suit on.
I know.
That's pretty spiffy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everyone noticed, all they noticed was the fact that I was wearing shoes.
Well, it is pretty extraordinary.
I know, but all of 3 people noticed the fact that I was wearing a suit. All but 3 people noticed that I was wearing shoes. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
I put the suit on. If I had just
Something
gone,
to think about.
If I had just gotten like a wife beater and a pair of shoes and like Bermuda shorts, people would still only notice the shoes.
Yeah. This is true.
But anyways, went to church, went to my aunt's house, accidentally took a nap. I was the life of the party. And then went over, looked at a house that had burned down, and then went to a friend's house and watched The Blind Side.
Awesome. That's a great movie, by the way.
Great.
Well, on March 17th,
Long
2010.
time ago. Long ago.
Somebody sent us some poems. These poems are referring to Caleb's college choice. And I just want to read these poems for you today just because they're quite moving.
Try and
actually.
catch the trend.
No, there's no trend. It's all honest. Okay. To Mr. Pettigrew on the subject of college. I'm going to try to go through these fast because they're kind of long. Okay, but I'm going to do it dramatically to say. Dear Sir, Caleb Jack, go to Baylor or else there be an awful crack. You would have to jump away from John Cooney, HBU and U of B.
U of B?
What does that mean?
University of Texas?
A Baylor. What? It's Baylor University, fellow. Okay, they have a distance you can't see. I'd be bad. He'd be bad. Very sad if you and he couldn't study together. Okay, that doesn't rhyme. Through class and bore, guts and gore, go to Baylor inside the states, 'cause you and... Bless you.
Thank you.
'Cause you and he, you're the best mates. 'Twould, that's not even a word, would be an awful end, a gruesome one indeed. Say if one of you were to die. I don't get this.
This is tragic.
If the other could not plead with all the professors galore, to say, see, said. Oh my God.
To see the one who's dying, he'd come too late, could be your fate. I'd say that you should go to Baylor. Wonderful.
Do you want me to do the second one? I can do this.
Hurry up.
Okay, the next one, I think it's from the same guy. It says, to Mr. Pettigrew on the subject of college. Dear Sir.
This is the same one.
Okay, here we go. Truly, how could you think to leave behind your friend so great, and to have declined, an invite to Baylor? As iron sharpens iron, you two are close, but not too close. If you bulldoze your close friendship, separation would stink, as you would the thought that you left poor John with an onslaught of new acquaintances. If money allows and your parents agree, go with John to Baylor, his companion to be. That's kind of weird.
Unless it does not. Aha.
Written by a high school junior named Jack Prince Garnett.
Garrett. Garnett. He's right. Garnett.
Guys.
Oh, Garnett. There's a third one, but we don't have time. That being said, let's go ahead and do the problem. We got a problem a while back.
I feel like we have a lot of culture now. After reading this, I feel like we're kind of immersed in the culture, and I feel like we can really solve these problems now. Continue,
Go
Caleb.
ahead and say that. Anyways, we got a problem from someone who says that their friend keeps making fun of this other girl. And we'll call them person 1, person 2, and victim. Person 1 eats lunch with person 2 and their group of friends, but person 2 constantly makes fun of victim and makes fun of, the way she looks, the way she dresses, things like that. And person 1 does not make fun of this stuff and tries to gently turn person 2 away from it, but person 2 won't ever stop and, doesn't want anything to have anything to do with victim except to make fun of them. And she doesn't know where to go from here. John, what do you think?
Okay. Yeah. That's always a hard situation when you have a mutual friend and this mutual friend is talking bad about another friend. And so yeah, it's first of all, you can't change this person. You can't change this person, but you can have an honest conversation with this person. Just tell this person what's on your mind and What did you call the person who's talking bad about the victim?
Person 2.
Person 2. You should talk to person 2, sit them down, go out to coffee, go out to lunch with them, just say, hey, this has been on my mind, and I really need to talk to you about this because it has been bothering me lately. And really, you just need to be honest with them. Honesty is the best policy.
I would say if, these gentle nudges aren't doing the trick, push. Because what person 2 is doing to victim is unacceptable. And if you aren't visibly against it, then other people will think that you're condoning it, which makes you guilty by association, even though you're not a part of it. But you need to say, look, quit it. And here's something to really blow them out of the water. Say, hey, want to go sit next to victim? And person 2 will probably just, no way. And I was like, well, I'm going to go sit next to her. If you want to join, join. If not, then okay. You can come and join us when you're done acting immature. So that would be my advice to you, is just, like John said, it's hard to change someone, but you can go and be a friend to victim, and then they will see that you are not a rude person, and maybe it'll change your friend's mind because they'd want to be with you too.
Yeah, show attention to all, partiality to none.
There you go.
So
hope that helps. And wait a minute,
we're getting a note. What does it say?
It says submit problems online. So please keep sending us your problems through our website, whatisyourproblem.tv. Keep sending us those. That way we have more content and we can go through more of your problems and do them efficiently. So
we love your problems. I mean, we don't love that you have problems, but we love your problems because we have a possibility to possibly help you and put you in the right direction. So please
explain them clearly too. That way we know what we're trying to fix.
And send us your problems.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. See you next week. Remember, stay beautiful.
Stay beautiful.
We love you.
All right.
This episode has been sponsored by Life Student Ministry. For more information, visit us online at life.net.